guys, it's Nick back here with the RV Tradesman, and we're doing another tailgate talk today. And we're going to be talking about just a few things to keep in your vehicle at all times. A few things that I keep in my vehicle at all times anyway. And again, these tailgate talks are just going to be little short videos. They're going to be about 10 minutes or long or so, and we're just going to cover some small subjects. So today, the first thing that I want to cover is something that I always carry in my vehicle. One of the first things I put in there whenever I get a new vehicle is a flashlight, because for whatever reason, whenever I have some kind of trouble on the side of the road, it always seems to be at nighttime. Also, doing HVAC like I do, we go through flashlights like you guys wouldn't believe. Being in crawl spaces and drop ceilings and things like that, there is never enough light. So recently, my wife got me the Milwaukee M18 searchlight, and you guys hear me talk about Milwaukee a lot, and honestly guys, they're just the only tool that has never really let me down before. I don't have anything against DeWalt, I just don't have a whole lot of experience with DeWalt, and I'm not going to bash other tool companies. They've shown me a lot of love being dependable, so I try and show them some love back. And the thing that I like about this M18 searchlight is I've got the 5 amp hour battery on it, so it gives me plenty of life. The batteries on the Milwaukees, they have a button here that you can push down and it shows you the life of the battery. So I'm never in doubt of how much life I have left on the battery. It's really bright, and the head also pivots. So one thing I can do, I used to carry a mag light all the time, and mag lights are good. They're tough, rough, durable. But the problem is you set the mag light on the ground and it just kind of points at the ground instead of really pointing where you need it. Where with this, I can take this head and sort of swivel it and turn it on and point it at the tire itself or whatever I'm working on, which makes it incredibly handy. Another thing is it goes out very far, guys. I was testing this out, and I do plan on doing a review video on this where we're going to show exactly how far this thing can really shine. But this thing will go probably, I would say, at least 300 yards. But like I said, one thing I always carry is a flashlight. The next thing that I always carry is a first aid kit. And I have one of these in my truck. I also have one in my trailer. And I can't tell you how many times, guys, I've been at a campground and somebody has come up to me asking if I have a first aid kit. I don't know why more people don't carry these things. You know, again, every single one of my vehicles has a first aid kit. My work truck, my personal truck, my wife's Jeep, the trailer, they all have a first aid kit. If something bad happens, I mean, this is your first step to getting on that road to recovery. I mean, you got to have these things handy. Another thing that, for whatever reason, everybody always seems to come up to me and ask me if I have a set is jumper cables. You got to carry a set of jumper cables because it's been several times that somebody has come up to me in a parking lot and said, hey, can you give me a jump? And I say, yeah, sure, you got a set of jumper cables? And they go, no, do you? And I go, why doesn't everybody have a set of these? So it's just another one of those things when you're in that, you know, dark parking lot at the end of the day and it's kind of a shady neighborhood and you want to just get on the road and get home. You don't want to have to ask 10 people if they got a set of jumper cables. I like to be self-reliant and carry all my own stuff with me. The next thing that I always carry is I always carry these road triangles. And what these do, if you take them here, let me set it up real quick and show you. You set it up like that and you turn it this way and you set it behind your vehicle and you set it, usually they come in a set of 3, and you set a couple of them down the road a little bit, and it lets cars that are coming down the road know that, hey, you're on the side of the road changing a tire, or you're having some kind of an issue, and it gives them an opportunity to slow down before they're right on top of you. It's just one of those things that I carry with me. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, especially in our area, because our area, we have a lot of dark roads that aren't lit. There's a lot of sharp corners and stuff like that, and that is also another reason why I typically carry one of these high reflective or high visibility vests. It's just the further away that I can be seen on the road, the safer I'm going to be. That's just the simple fact of it. If you look at any trucking company, any construction company, any road work crew, they all have those on. There's a reason for that. They're seen further away and the guys stay safer. I talked about these in my last video, but we're going to bring it up again because it's an important thing to carry with you, is a tire pressure gauge. Before I go on any trip, whether I'm going with my trailer out to a state park somewhere or I'm going all the way up to Ohio to visit my wife's family, I always check the tire pressure and make sure that the tires are inflated properly. It's one of those things that's going to save you gas and it's going to save you trouble down the road. I know a lot of vehicles, like my pickup truck has the tire pressure monitoring system and stuff like that, and that's all well and good. Maybe I'm just kind of old school and I like to check it myself and just have that extra peace of mind and insurance that I know that my tires are inflated properly. The last thing I'm going to talk about before I leave you guys is I always carry just a couple of rags and some gloves with me. You never know where you're going to be going when you have an issue. You know, if I've got a couple of rags and let's just say the oil pressure light comes on in my truck, I can hop out real quick and I can check the oil and see if is there oil in the truck? Did I spring a leak somewhere? Is it out of oil? What's going on? So that's nice. And if I'm going to somewhere nice, if I'm going out to say a work function or a party or something like that, a gathering, and I have to change a tire or do something on the side of the road, I don't want to get my hands all dirty and get all covered in dirt and grease and stuff like that and then show up to the party like that. It's the gloves just kind of keep me a little bit cleaner. They're also nice. I just keep them right in my driver's side door in the little pocket right there, and they're nice when you gotta if you gotta take the trash, if you live in an area where you have to take the trash to the dump, they don't have trash pickup. It's nice to be able to slip them on, get out, throw the garbage in the dumpster, take them off, get back in, and just kind of keep all that dirt and grime, you know, off the steering wheel and off the seats, and keep the vehicle a little bit cleaner for a little bit longer. That's one thing about me, is I like my vehicles to be nice and clean. I like to try and keep them as close to new as I possibly can, because I'm psychotic about them, I guess. I don't know. But that's all I have for you guys today. As usual, if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Give us a comment if you like it. Again, those comments and likes, they really give us an idea of whether or not we're going in the right direction, and it lets us know what you guys want to see more of and what you guys don't want to see as much of. If you guys have a suggestion for a video, I definitely suggest going over to our Facebook group. If you go to the RVing Tradesman on Facebook, we have a group in there, and there's a thread in there where anybody can go in there and suggest a video, and we will make it happen for you guys as long as it's within reason. There's certain things I can't do, but as long as you suggest something within reason, we will make it happen. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.